Hello friends, Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com, your wicked chef with another brilliant recipe. Today, one ingredient, well two, we're gonna need some salt to sort of add some extra flavor to this, but one ingredient, and here I've got it here. I don't know how many of you will notice, cassava, manioc, yuca, whatever you want to call it. We're making some lovely fresh cut fries with these bad boys. And all I have here, I have it here in the raw state. This is wax covered because shipping it to North America, that's the only way to allow it to last longer. What you would do, you would take a potato peeler, peel off the skin, then you'll get it nice like this, and then all you do is cut it up into wedges for frying, as you would typically do for fresh cut fries. So here we go guys, yuca or cassava or manioc, whatever you want to call it. We're making some nice fresh cut fries today with cassava. As I prep the cassava for making the fries, there are a couple steps involved in doing this. So while I peel and cut and prep this, over here I have a pot with water coming to a boil. What we're going to do is sort of boil these for about 5 to 7 minutes or so before we actually fry them. I also wanted to quickly show you guys, once it's been peeled, the hard exterior removed, and you cut it down the center of it, there will be a sort of a woody, sort of fibrous root. What you want to do is, using a knife, take that out. Once you get rid of that, it's just a matter of slicing. And it is going to be woody, it is going to be hard to cut, so you do need a sharp chef's knife. And all you would do is cut it like that, and then obviously into the size of fries that you want. So as soon as the water came up to a boil, I put in the wedges in there. We want to get that going in there on a rolling boil for about 5 to 7 minutes, just to cook it most of the way through, so they'll be nice and tender and creamy when we fry them up. I let them boil for 5 minutes, drain them. So all we're going to do now is put them on paper towels. Just move them around because you want it to air dry a little bit, because the last thing you want happening is to have liquid on there when we put it into the hot oil. Thought I'll quickly show you my little setup here. So I've got the pre-boiled or the blanched cassava fries there. I've got my little wire basket lined with some paper towels. That's my little draining station. And I've got here about 2.5 to 3 cups of vegetable oil. Nice deep pan. I'm using one of my smaller woks here. This way when it fries, it doesn't cause a whole bunch of splattering and all that on the stove. Yeah, I hate cleaning greasy stoves. I love to cook, but don't ask me to clean the kitchen. I have been doing that for too many years now. Guys, I need an assistant. My oil is nice and hot now, medium-high heat. So I'm going to start adding these into the hot oil. If you've got a deep fryer, I mean to say, use what you got, right? That's even better. After these fries fry and they get nice golden brown on the outside, the only thing I would suggest adding is some sea salt. I'm going to sprinkle some sea salt over these bad boys. Looking good, tasting good, all kind of good things. They were in the fryer there for about 9 minutes. I just took them out. They're sitting on the paper towel here. Just going to give you guys a little close-up. And all I'm going to do, hit them with a little bit of sea salt. And that's it, guys. You're going to love it. Trust me. All dressed up and ready for the party. Cassava fries. You may call it yuca. You may call it manioc. Fries made. Hey, it's nice and crunchy on the outside, creamy on the inside, served up with a nice little garlic mayo over there. You're gonna love it. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Always a pleasure to have you guys here in the kitchen with me. Look for the subscribe button, maybe below, this way, that way, or maybe it's below. Click on subscribe. You're gonna get all the latest videos, man. All of them sent to you as soon as they get published. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Guys, check out the website, CaribbeanPot.com. I know I'm saying it quite a bit, but that's where all the good stuff is. Pleasure.